Hello, I just had a minute here at work and wanted to comment on an article I read about a week ago, and I know I'm a little late here, but Lori Nickel of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel wrote an article about Daryn Colledge about a week ago, just about him, rejoining the team after signing his tender and how he's looking forward to playing pretty much strictly at left guard this season now that Brian Bulaga's there to take over the backup spot at the left tackle. And she also quotes Joe Philbin, the Packers offensive coordinator, who spoke about changing positions along the offensive line. And just bear with me for a moment, but I'm going to read Joe Philbin's quote here. And it's a rather lengthy, but very informative. Said Philbin, "We could sit here and say, well, he had to play left tackle for 2 weeks, and that's why he didn't play well at left guard. And I'm not sitting here and saying he didn't play well at left guard, but the fact of the matter is, in the National Football League, you dress 7 guys. Sometimes guys have to play different positions. I think in his vault, he probably has 2,500 reps or maybe 3,000 reps at left guard, even going into last year. I don't know if we can knock our offensive staff around for moving guys. Oh my gosh, we can't get guys in the same position. I don't know if that's a valid argument in that particular case. Moving TJ Lang out to left guard and left tackle as a rookie and not ever being a starter, there may be some merit to that. And I'm not saying Daryn Colledge didn't play well at left guard. That's not the case. However, when push comes to shove, you've been in the league 3.5 years. I mean, that's not a valid reason to me." End quote from Philbin. And while that was a little lengthy, I think Philbin has a fantastic point. In the NFL, on game days, when you're only allowed to dress 45 players and 7 of them offensive linemen, sometimes 8, but usually rarely more than that, guys have to be prepared to play multiple positions in case there's an injury or something like that. It just goes with the territory. And you know what, Daryn Colledge, if you don't like it, then step it up. Become a Chad Clifton, who's never going to play anywhere but left tackle, or Mark Tauscher, who's never going to play anywhere at right tackle, or Josh Sidden, who's not going to play anywhere at right guard. They're not going to move because they're the best guys on the offensive line. So, you know what? Become one of the best, and then you won't have to worry about it. So, just live with it, folks. I know everybody talks about this musical chairs on the offensive line, and that's nice to say right now when the Packers have, 15 offensive linemen at this point in time. But when it comes down to cutting down a 53-man roster and 45 on game days, guess what? The guys off the bench have to play musical chairs. There's no choice. That's my rant for today.